What's shaking, COD Nation? My name is Graybeard Gamer, bringing you a game of domination on Hunted. I think it's just the second half. I think I went 44 and 14 or something like that overall through the entire match. Anyway, before we get into the video, guys, this is being recorded less than 24 hours after the massacre in Orlando. As a former military member, it really pisses me off for someone to bring foreign ideology and try to force feed American people that ideology through violence. It really pisses me off. I realize that the gunman or gunmen, I've heard a rumor that there's more than one, but right now they only identified one, and I haven't seen any news reports saying otherwise. So, but that gunman took ideology that he got from a foreign entity, and he, through violence, is trying to force Americans to change. Now, this is not about whether you agree with somebody's lifestyle or their sexual preference or anything like that. We all have our own opinions, but that's the great thing about living in America. We're allowed to have those opinions. We're allowed to be different. Men and women for centuries have fought and died for freedom of religion, freedom of all kinds of types of freedom. So for somebody to try to come and through fear and intimidation take away some of that freedom, I will not. I almost dropped the F-bomb. I'm not going to drop the F-bomb, but they can kiss my ass. This is the United States of America, and we'll live how we want to live, and we'll be who we want to be. And if you don't like it, don't sing it, bring it. Anyway, on to the video, guys. Today I'm going to talk to you about gameplay, getting better, improving. I've noticed that a lot of people are getting frustrated or bored with Black Ops 3, so they're not playing as much, or they'll go away from playing for a while and then they'll come back, and nothing has changed. Their KD's not improving or their gameplay's not improving, and they don't usually stick around very long. But I will tell you, if you practice, if you work at it, you can be as good as you want to be. You don't need a scuff controller. You don't need a headset. Those things help. Those are tools, but you don't have to have those to be a great player. There's a lot of players I come across on here, and I talk to people all the time on Xbox. They don't use scuff controllers. They don't use the Microsoft Elite controllers. They use headsets, but I play a lot of times without headsets. I don't know. I put the TV on mute and I play. If you practice, you have the ability to get better. You just have to work at it. When you go into a match and you know what map you're going to play and what game type you're going to play, have a plan. In the first minute, 2 minutes of the match, know where you're going to go, know what you want to accomplish, visualize it, see it in your mind, anticipate where the enemy's going to be, because you've played this enough that you know where you're going to run into the enemies most of the time. If you're playing domination, you know about how long it takes an enemy to get from either C-Dom or A-Dom at the beginning of the match to that point where you're going to meet them. Be prepared. Know what it's going to look like, visualize it in your mind, and be ready for it. This is a very fun game, and it's a great community. You have douchebags out there, but for the most part, this is a great community. And people are more than willing to help you out if you're struggling with your game, if you need help improving or whatever. Guys, this is awesome. It really is a fantastic community. So if you get frustrated or you get bored and you want to try something different, if you want to use a pistol, if you want to use whatever, pick somebody's brain that's doing it already. Reach out to them, ask them for a tip, ask them for advice. It's not being a punk, it's not being a sucker, it's being the best you can be. If you really want to improve, if you really want to knock it out of the park, work at it, work at it, work at it. When I started Black Ops 2 years and years ago, my KD was like 0.5 or 0.75. It was not good at all. And it didn't improve a whole lot. I was hovering around 1, maybe a little less, even in Advanced Warfare, which sucked, by the way. But anyway, we're getting ready now to have the new Call of Duty come out in November. And I know that it hasn't been well received as far as the trailer goes, but guys, we're all going to play it. And from what they're saying, the movement and everything is going to be very similar to Black Ops. So work on that movement, because if you'll watch YouTube and you'll watch some of the great players, and I mean great players, not average players like me, but I'm talking about Swag XBL or Elite Shot or Green Goblin HD, any of those guys, the way they move makes all the difference in the way they play. They're constantly moving. It's smooth. It's fluid. They're able to get out of bad situations. They're able to put themselves in good situations. Learn how to move. Learn how to traverse the map. Learn how to navigate smoothly. And once you do that, you've got most of it down. Most of us aim about the same way. You have some people out there, and Swag XBL is one of them, and Elite Shot as well, who's their aim is unbelievable. It's unbelievable, but they learn how to move, and it makes all the difference. We all aim about the same. If we learn how to move, we're going to knock it out of the park. Anyway, guys, coming down to the end of the video, if you don't mind, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. I'm putting a lot of work into it. My name is Graybeard Gamer. Thanks for watching. I'm out.